There, Libra. Welcome to your reading. I'm your girl, Kelly. I love combining psychology, spirituality, and law of attraction just to help you get those rapid transformations in life, change your inner world so that you change your outer world. If you are new to your spiritual journey, would like to meet your own spirit team, as well as master the law of attraction, I put together free meditation as well as a free mini manifesting course to help you do just that. Just click the link in the upper right hand corner, enter your name and email, and I'll get that sent straight to your inbox. And if you're further along in your spiritual development and are looking for some one-on-one coaching, I opened up 3 spots. So just click there. You'll answer a few questions and then you'll schedule time for us to get on a call together just to make sure we're a good fit to help you reach the result that you want. And last announcement is, don't forget, guys, I go live Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube with free mini reads at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So come hang out. All right, Libra. So what's going on for you right now? The kind of like theme of the current moment of your life. Well, Libra, okay. The reading is not starting off well. It's almost as if you know you need to change, but you're in a place of being afraid of how it's going to impact others, how others are going to think or act towards you. It's just like, they're used to me always coming over and taking care of their cars, and I like know they're strapped for money, and like, gosh, I just don't have it to give it to them anymore. Like my own family life is suffering. So like, you know what you have to do. Hey, listen, I'm really sorry. I know this is going to come as a shock, and I know it's not good timing for you, but I gotta let you know, like, this is something I can do it like one more time, 2 tops. I need you guys to start finding a different way to do this, So you know what you have to do. You're just like definitely in your head about it. Um, and you're not like wanting to make the change. And the reason why this is coming up in your day to day, well, you want a more happy home life. So maybe it's an example of like the guy who works a lot. He gets home late at night, so he doesn't get a lot of time with his kids. But then Saturday, he's like, hey, got to put myself first. Got to go golfing. I need my guy time. And then you kind of get like Saturday evenings and Sunday with your kids. But now that they're older, you're like, oh, wait, why are my kids not as close to me? You're starting to realize like I need to invest more time in enjoying my family life. So this is what's causing this, and you're just like in your head about making those changes because it just looks like there's a lot of people reliant on you. Wow. Okay. Well, it looks like in your recent past, you got the Emperor card. Libra, I feel for you so much. Here to hear me without the headphones in, so let me take those out real quick. In the recent past, you got the Emperor card, so you were like stepping up into that leadership role to like make the changes, and you're like, oh my, you got that clarity that like, oh my God, I know what I have to do. But then you're immediately hit with the Hermit with the, whoa, wait. I don't want to make those people mad. Wait. They're used to me giving me the money, and my daughter can't go to ballet class because unless I stop giving them money, but like they literally use it for grocery money. So you're like, I know what I need to do. And then you were like, wait, I can't do that. So you're just in this like conflict between helping others and focusing on your own home family life. In terms of what's going on right now for you, the current energy, well, you're building up energy for something. Okay, you got another action building up energy card. You're building up energy, and like it is the Queen of Swords, so it is like it's like you're building the courage to take the action that you know you need to take and to communicate. Honestly, be okay with where you're at. You're building the energy to take the action you need to take. This is the communication card too. So the action you have to take, what you have to communicate, and just like it, you're on the right path. So even though it started out a little rough, you're on the right path, and like it's okay to be at a place of building the courage to take the action you're gonna need to take. Yep. You're on the right track. You are on the right track. This is just Seven of Earth is like the good analogy of a farm when you've planted the seeds and you just got to keep watering because it takes 21 days to germinate. Keep watering it the 21 days. You'll soon start to see the sprouts of it. Okay, all right. Good news coming into the near future, Libra. In the near future, you got the Ace of Fire, which means starting something new that you feel passionate about. Um, Libra, I feel for you. It looks like you're gonna start to take small action steps, like that would look like you're gonna be hinting around, like, hey, I'm thinking of cutting back at work. If I cut back at work, I'm probably not going to be able to like pay for that too much anymore. Or it might even look like you like scoping the situation out where you're like, oh yeah, like, do you guys have another way to pay for that? Like, oh, is there anyone else who could help you with that? And because you just want to like test their reaction. So you're at least going to like start taking the action and you're just going to like be in this place of like utter confusion as to like why it's so hard for you to take the action you need to take. Um, okay, this is one of those moments in your life where before you take action, it's worse in your head than it actually is. And because you got the Nine of Water clarifying the Moon card, so that definitely tells me that you're going to have anxiety leading up to the action. But once you take it, it's going to be a huge sigh of relief, and you'll see that the other people's problems are going to be solved in different ways. I'm trying to think if I can think of a good example for you guys. There was one. I was actually, every time I went out with a friend for a while, I was taking her out and paying for her. And then I was like, wait a second, I need to be saving for my future. I need to be saving for my travel. So I finally built up the courage to tell her, like, hey, I could pay another time or two, but I really got to start spending my money like elsewhere. She was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you brought that up. I just got a new job. I need 2 paychecks, and then I want to start taking you out to say thank you for these last couple of years. So I'm not saying yours is going to work out as swimmingly well as mine did, but it is going to work out like very well for you. Okay. In terms of your personal power this month, actually, let me get one more clarifying card for that one. Wow. Okay. The Two of Air, that's the stalemate card. So you're really going to hit analysis paralysis. I got to take action. I got to hint at it, but then you're not. You got the card letting you know that it's all going to work out and it's going to be a good outcome. But you're really going to be working through that fear. Yeah. Gosh, you're going to be like, action, never mind. Action, never mind. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe I can just keep paying for this and the way for my daughter to go to ballerina class. Well, another way will come up for that. And it does look like, so you're really going to be working through that a lot, Libra. The last clarifying card you got was the Knight of Earth. So that means you are going to like have your come to Jesus moment where you're like, okay, I have to do this. But this is like the slower moving knight, and it's the really more intentional knight. So it's the knight of work smarter, not harder. So you're just going to really go have that acceptance. Okay, I have to do this. What is the best way for me to do it? Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, you just got to be okay that it's never going to feel good to do what you have to do. It's literally just accept this will never feel good to do what I'm about to do. Like, it really, really sucks. You just got to be okay with that. Yeah, all I can tell you is that once you get through it and you do it, you got the Six of Fire, which is the success and the celebration card, and like you're being celebrated and championed. Um, yeah, so you're never going to enjoy doing it. It's never going to feel good to have to do it, but you got to do it. And all I can tell you is once you get to the other side, you're going to be okay. In terms of outside influences, wow, that's interesting. Outside influences around you, other people, situations, they generally want you to be happy. They generally want you to be happy. So it's kind of like, even though they might be at a place of like, oh, dang, he can't drive me to my doctor's appointments anymore. All right, man, I get it though. You do need to go. You do need a day a week to go get your love life going. I want you to be dating, man. So even though they might have like an inconvenience, they are going to be in a, yeah, man, I get it. I want you to be able to save money to buy your house. Yeah, I want you to be able to go on vacation. So outside influencers are going to want you to be happy. And I think that's going to like surprise you. In terms of your hopes or fears, that's an interesting fear, Libra. Your fear is that by taking this action, it's going to turn you too soft. It's almost as if you're like giving up that like extreme masculine energy that's about achieve, 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 or even youthful energy where they're like, work, work, work. I'll take that action. I'll take that action if I'll get that result. And you're like, but if I step back from all this pressure I put on myself and being this hero for the city and everybody else, I'm afraid I'm just going to become too soft in life and not push myself forward and not propel myself forward. That's interesting. In terms of your outcome, well, in terms of your outcome, it does look like you're going to make the decision. Well, some of you are going to work through it this month, some of you aren't. You are going to start, it does look like most of you are going to lean towards telling the other person the news that isn't going to be good for them. And it's going to make you have like that sigh of relief, also that little bit of a pain of it, just accepting that it's never going to have felt good to have done what you had to do. And you're going to like, you're just going to have that sigh of relief though. So you're going to have like that, okay, now that that's off my plate, where am I going to put my time? Where am I going to put my energy? And like, it's just, you're going to have this complete rebuilding of your life and complete rebuilding of your day to day of life. Because I'm looking like you're even like going to be reworking your routine, meditation, working out, like the day to day routine of your life, the things that you like to do for yourself. Also making room for more companionship in your life, and like also those activities that aren't part of your day to day routine, but maybe like the weekly or bi-weekly routine. Like find a trivia group to go hang out with that you guys go every other week. Find that soccer club that you guys just come together twice a month. Um, you're just going to be like really focused on rebuilding that happy like day to day and week to week life, because it's kind of like you want to get that down pat before you really allow in more love and more friendship and connection, because you want that solid foundation for yourself for your long-term longevity of life. And that's what I got for you, Libra. I hope that was really helpful. Again, if you want a personal mini read, come hang out Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you want to meet your spirit guide, I put together free meditation. You'll also get a free mini manifesting course. You can also just click the little eye in the upper right hand corner. It will drag you down and you'll see the two links you could click, the meet your spirit guide and the apply for one-on-one coaching. If you're just looking for that rapid acceleration in life, change your inner world completely so you get that outer world change in life. If you want to achieve something new in life, click that link, answer a few questions, schedule time for us to get on a phone call, and we'll hop on a call to see if we're a good fit. It's really good for people who are trying to achieve something that they've never achieved before. You have no idea how, and maybe you're even a little afraid to get it done. All right, lots of love, guys. See you however you choose to interact. Bye.